leveling in League and see where we can get. 9 more levels to go, and hopefully soon we will be into ranked. Takes a long time to get there, though. A lot of XP required because of the way the leveling system works. It's still based on the RPG system that they were doing, or trying for, RPG style, when they first built this 10 years ago. And more than 10 years ago now. And they never really fixed it to change to how their users actually play, and the fact that people make multiple accounts or any of that. So we'll see how that goes. And hopefully I'll get some good teammates. I've queued top and ADC today. I just feel like playing a little ADC interspersed with the top. But I have my Gnar now. And I think I've got Teemo available to me as well. I got to double check that. So those are 2 of my favorite tops. We'll see if I get to play them, because it really depends on what you're up against, whether those are appropriate choices or not. And in other news, I've been having problems with transportation fever, because just some of the algorithms are kind of iffy. And I need to change my approach to that game. I've been using a fixed seed to try and learn the game a little bit better. And one of the things I've found is that some of my base assumptions from Transportation Tycoon just are not working. And I need to use trucks more, even though I hate them so much, because you have to build like 100 trucks to satisfy 4 trains worth of cargo. But the trains are so expensive to run, it's very difficult to make a profit on the short routes. Get some caffeine going. Here we go. Alright, since I'm kind of in the middle of the pack, I do not have Teemo, huh? I am going to show Gnar. I do not have a Gnar. I thought he was free this week. Huh. Okay, no Gnar for me. Let me just ban Ken here. They changed the free champs. That's what happened. Okay. Let's say no to Camille, because she is awful to play against. Stupid ping pong champs. Alright, what do I have available to me, actually? Cho. We're kind of running a mix of AP and AD. I could easily run Cho. That wouldn't be a problem. Oh, there goes. Nice. Just kind of knocked him right out of there. I could do Nasus or Darius or Garen if I want to go AD. But Cho's really my only choice AP, unless I want to do something silly. Man, Corki is weird, and I have not seen him in ages, and playing him is just so messed up. He's a mage now. 80% of his attack damage is magic damage, which is, why does that, I mean, why would you do that? And he wants to build AP for half his abilities, but that attack damage doesn't get increased by his AP, so you don't want to build AP for half his ability. I mean, it's a weird, messed up champ design. Anyways, I'm glad I'm not playing against Cassiopeia. Do I have to decide what I'm going to play? We have a big AD or AP burst set up, so I can really just go AP or AD. You know, with Cass, let's go with Aloy. She's got a little bit of range on her. I don't want to change over my Ghost. Slightly better than heal on her. And then I'm going to stick with Conqueror, I think. I need to double check the numbers on Conqueror. I don't think I've been getting good use out of this. I have to hit an enemy champion. Oh, okay, yeah. So when I go into my ult, I get everybody in. Since the dummy counts when I've got the Spirit Pull, if I tentacle them and the champ, I'll get 2 stacks. Conqueror's really good on Aloy. Kind of broken, actually. It's also really good on anybody else who can just rapid attack, like pop-up spells or attacks on multiple champs. So Set, for example, with his double attack trick and his big ass, V AoE shield. You've got people like Garen or Darius who zip into a crowd and then whirl and they're fully stacked. Especially Garen, since he keeps ticking. So you get 2 to 5 adapt for seed up to 60 attack damage off of that. I never think about the damage. It's always about the 9% heal. been nerfed though, so really, I mean, do I want to do that or lethal tempo to really just smack them around? No, let's stick with the conch. I know how to play with it. I really need to relook at my alloy tricks. I might want to go resolve with her primary. That is going to be a Nasus top, I think. Let's find out. It is Nasus top in Cho Jungle. Don't see a lot of Cho Jungles by people other than myself and one of my friends who both really love to play Cho Jungle. Ooh, what is this? Omnistone. Oh, goody. That seems weird to play with. All right, Nasus going for Grasp the Undying. My job is to stay away from him so he can't hit me every 4 seconds. But that really is a just a murder ability in the late game because you sit there and you get into the combat and then 4 seconds in you do a big smack for damage and healing. And it's more % health damage for works against the tanks. Comp wise, I feel like we're okay. We got 2 heavies. Me and Udyr, who both do decent damage. Udyr does a lot of damage, and I'm a little tougher than he is. We've got our explosive person, Akali, and standard ADC support, and we're getting just a very, very solid support. We don't have any healing, but Udyr and I and Akali all self-heal just for massive amounts, especially with the way I build. Matchup-wise, we're doing okay. Eloy and Nasus, he's going to farm. I'm going to farm. I'm going to be hard for him to just blow up, which is kind of good. He's going to be hard for me to blow up in the late game, but in the early game, I can actually do some damage to him and annoy him a little bit. Cho versus Udyr. Cho has the better control. Udyr has slightly better target access in some ways. If Cho has to land his skill shots, Udyr just runs up and kills you. Cassiopeia has this strong CC, but Akali is just a murder on these 2 squishies down here. She's not going to do as well against Nasus. And then in the bot lane, Soraka is going to have just a ridiculous amount of sustain, and Jhin and Varus both have similar ranges, so it's really going to come down to whether Varus and Morgana can burst down their target when Morgana lands a Q. I'm going to head over here and watch my allies red buff for a bit. See how that spawns up. Why would we report Udyr? Maybe just for existing because he's in Udyr. Oh, because of his name. All right. Let's see if we can keep Nasus from farming quite as much as he wants. Probably not. Mostly it's going to be making sure I get my farm in too. Ugh, like not missing that. Ooh, good dodge. And that was some interesting screen lag there. I wonder what happened. I haven't had the client do that in ages. Felt like that should have hit that middle one. Yeah, the problem with clearing Eloy tentacles is if you wait around to do it, they're just going to spawn another one as soon as you do it. Ah, I body slammed the wrong thing. See, he's betting on him being tough enough to just take a few hits because I can't really do significant damage early on. Late game, of course, the strategy is to just get out of the spirit pull area and take the debuff. I timed that entirely wrong. I had too much stuff on cooldown. I'm eventually going to run out of mana doing this trick. This is probably worth a ghost, maybe not. But only if I catch him. No, he's getting away. Not a good day. Didn't get the kill, burned ghost, and lost some time against Nasus up there. Mid's picked up a kill, bottom's given up 2 kills. Meh. And now I'm down on farm from Nasus. And a bit of XP, but I refilled my mana pool, so maybe that was worth it. Probably not. Not even sure I really should have recalled there, but I'm gonna start over fresh. 14 seconds, I'll get a tentacle and I can start harassing Nasus again. I need to clear a corridor there. That tentacle is not in a good spot for where we're about to be. Alright, still behind on farm. Oof, cannot miss those. Yeah, this is not his first time playing against an Aloy. Okay, I'm down. I'm only down 3 farm now. He's got his ult ready, so he thinks he's going to go for the kill, but I'm still healthy enough to avoid that. I've got just enough mana. If I get my ult, I can win an all-in against him. Oh man, I mispredicted his movement again. There's my ult. That'll keep me alive if he all-ins. Or just kill him if he's dumb. But he still has his ult. I didn't force him to use it because it was just the perfect opportunity to just wreck him, so I took it. There's his teleport. Let's go get some life steal and some life prevention on this poor guy. Probably should be leveling up something other than just straight W. Let's see, that's 900 and 800. I can just barely get that both. And no boots. These seem to be pretty much my day recur items. You have to have lifesteal for your own sustain, and then you have to have anti-lifesteal to stop the other person's sustain. What are you going to do about it? He's running grasp, and he's grasped me 4 times. Which is not significant, which I've been doing a good job of avoiding that. And this has healed me for 7. I've only stacked it right at the end there just as I killed him. That's awesome. I really need to think about other keystones for her. There's the ult. No, just don't feel like it. Just gonna go and get myself some health. Using flash to play with his ult, probably not my best play, but It was the one I had available to me. There, feeling a little bit better in my health now. Now, one of the real keys with the Loi is if you can hook them where there's no minions under the turret, of course the turret will target them immediately because they're the only enemy there. And if you don't, of course, it won't. So that was really dumb of him. And I targeted him at the end there with the tentacle smash because I couldn't move with his movement debuff on me to get both him and the dummy. And of course, the dummy only takes partial damage. He takes full damage. The dummy is up to 52%. And with one more rank, it'll get a little bit better, but not too much better. Just going to watch out for Cho there. Okay, the kill count's looking a bit better. We're 4 to 9. We should be okay this game, unless we do something exceedingly stupid in the mid game. We do have to watch out for Cho and Nasus. They both turn into really just ridiculous monsters in the end game. And so, of course, the job of myself and our jungler is to keep that from happening. Now, the downside is they did pick up a dragon on us. And we need to avoid giving them any more epics if we can. First turret plate. And that, I think, really helped me, because it means his Q is just not healing him for very much. As he's used to. And a lot of people don't adjust to that. They can't adjust to having their healing kick out on them. Alright, so there's the Sheen. That's the classic Nasus buy. It makes him much nastier to deal with in combat, and he can pretty much 3-shot me once he's ulted. And that's very unfortunate. So I'm going to need to pick up some armor for that and just deal with it appropriately. Do have my ult up though, so I'm feeling pretty good if he forces the issue. Which he seems to want to force the issue, so... There's the Cho'Gath. I don't want to play with Cho'Gath today. He's got Feast, so I cannot afford to go in hard on him. So please don't die for it. Nice job. Oh, come on. You've got to aim better than that. He's got his ult, but he doesn't dare come in on me because he knows Udyr's right here. So that burned his ult for pretty much just him just sitting there farming a bit, which is good for us. Oh, dude, if you keep coming, I think I'm going to kill you. He chose not to keep coming. Good call. Kind of demanding there. Not only did he just do a successful gank, I want him to get a dragon. Oh, he died instead. When you're behind, please be more cautious. Don't be charging into combat. Okay, boots with Merc's Treads because they have a Cho and an Nasus, and those debuffs really, really annoying. Really annoying. And I'm actually going to go a little bit different this time. I'm going to start off with my defensive item first. Get that Chem Punk going, and then really need to think about what I want to do in terms of my mythic. I kind of like Eclipse and Ravenous together on her. Gives me a ton of Omnivamp. I like Frostfire Gauntlet because that hit slow is really kind of a surprise for a lot of people. But it's got a 2-second cooldown. It's not that terrible. I just miss my Frozen Mallet as well. Let's just say that. And they have another dragon. So while Udyr did a good job with that one gank, he has otherwise kind of fallen down on the jungle job here. You need to, as I've said before, your primary job is making sure that the epics are on your side, not the other side, because those buffs, again, that late game, that makes a huge difference. Like, we're up 6 kills, and I still think we're in the losing position right now. That's not a good place to be. And it's a combination of the epics and just, bot lane. Their Jhin is fed. He has 7 of their 9 kills and 1 assist. So he's 8 out of 9 kill participation. That means he is just hugely fed for us, and we can't afford that. All right, we're actually getting to the point where I'm going to break this if he stays in it, so his better option now is to run out, because otherwise he takes the damage and still gets the debuff. And then it's right back up. It's really painful for people. I mean, now he's got another tentacle on him. He's got to dodge. And now his whole game is going to be dodging tentacles for a while I farm freely and try and kill him. Oh, I missed. You cannot miss if you want to win those fights. No Cho coming, so I don't know why he's just getting some farm. Doing a good job keeping him under control. Ugh, doing a bad job of hitting him. But I am now 20 farm ahead of him. I'm in a good position, but it's going to come down to that late game Jhin. It's just going to destroy me if I don't get some defense, which is why I'm just already building into my Chempunk. Instead of trying to go for my offensive lifesteal. Because lifesteal isn't going to matter if he bursts me down that fast. And so I just got to go for my defenses. Got to build a little bit more tanky against that. And there is his 8th kill. Oh, there it is. There's the Cho who wants to snack on me. Got out of that. Getting the gangbang started. That's Cho down. That's Nasus almost down. The Q would not have killed him, but the follow-up probably would have. And he walks into the E, which I do not have a Q to follow up with, unfortunately. Just to throw some extra damage on him. Take a turret hit to interrupt that and put even more damage on him. Now he's at one-shot capability. If I land a Q on him, he dies, so he has to run instead of just recalling in sight there. And this should let me kill his turret. Unfortunately, it's going to be the second turret because bot lane has just completely ceded the lane to the enemy. I mean, that's an utter disaster is what that is. So I'm going to be clicking the surrender button because I can't beat Jhin. And I don't think my team can either. Maybe Akali. But the rest of us are going to be in trouble. And Akali has pulled down her turret too. Good for her. Let me just finish this out. Get some health on me. And then let's look at my Chempunk. Frostfire Gauntlets. Yeah. I'm going to need some magic resist, but armor for now because of what I think I'm facing here. Need to turn that into Omnivamp instead of Lifesteal. Lifesteal does not work on my Qs. It's not physical vamp would work, but Lifesteal does not. Having 5 different types of Lifesteal seems really stupid. Or at least 4. I'm not sure if there's a magic vamp that isn't spell vamp, because those are different things. But I'm not sure if there's any magic vamp items. If there were, they would be different than spell vamp. I walked right into that. He's just daring us to kill him at this point. I think he's had enough. Let's just let this wave come up, and then I will end it. The wave, not the game, unfortunately. Gotta get an angle for my E. Like that, and missed. Nope, you don't get to W me, though. Hey, we finally got a dragon. Good job, Udyr. Glad you're picking that up. Now that we've got Cho distracted a bit. And Akali decided that Nasus is not allowed to farm freely. Oh, shit, no. No, what was that? Wow, I got rooted before it could even show it to me. Because as soon as I saw him, I tried to flash out, and it just did not go. I am dead. I've got sound muted. That's why I'm not hearing anything. Surprise, you a dead Aloy. You're a dead Aloy. Alright, let's finish that out. I mean, technically I could build that into a lot of things right now. I could go for a GA instead. But overall, pretty happy with the resistances. I just need to get the health totals up so I don't instantly die, because they burst really hard. He's gonna eat you. And you didn't come to me. Okay, he ate you anyways. Bad play. Bad play. Don't do that. He didn't even have his feast and he killed her. No, dude. You don't get to do that. And I take you. Like, at this point, I'm fed, and you are absolutely not. I'm just going to throw some extra damage on this boy. Or remind him we don't want him or his kind in this neighborhood. He did put a significant chunk of damage on there with that Sheen Q, though. That hits really hard. Let's see if we can't go kill a snake. With Udyr's help. Should lock her down for me. Flashed away from me and right into the Akali. That is not going to do what you want it to do. Oof, that should have hit him. His visual was right inside that. I prefer to do this from back here where I'm safe. And still get your kill. Nah, I didn't play that at all right there. Can't count on Morg to save me there, especially with my whole team backed up elsewhere. Okay, what I want to do here is set up for the Big Bang, but I don't think I'm going to be able to pull it off unless I'm really lucky and they do something dumb. That was totally unnecessary use of the ult. I thought the rest of them were going to come in, but Joe was on his own. And essentially their sacrifice for his bad play. We'll take it, though. That's 4 of them down. Only thing that's left is the Nasus, and he has volunteered to finish it. Alright, feeling a lot better about our position now. We should be able to take this out pretty easily. Let's just get a turret here. We got 2 of them coming up here in a second. Joe's going to try and come in and feast me. That should be just about up, and I'm not going to let him do that because I'm going to run the hell away as soon as he arrives. And now it is time to leave. Guys, gotta follow directions. Let's get another ward going. Let's get rid of their ward clear, or their vision, free vision pop, and their free hop in, and let us do the deed here. I am gonna need you guys to do your part and tank this for me because I'm low on health. I'd really rather not die, thanks. Now it is time to go back and get my mythic. And then start working on my Omni Amp. I think I am going to go for the Hydra. I just really, really like it. But for now, it's just a longsword. Nice. Nice. Yeah, that's going to be the end. Oh yeah, that is the problem, of course, with playing the squishies. Even as fed as he is, you get locked down by Uter and you get deleted by somebody who's got burst damage. Come on, just hit the Nexus. So I guess not. Okay. Akali is thirsty. I could not get my W to go off there. Like, I had it primed that entire time, and it just did not want to go off. She walked right into it. Now, one of the reasons for doing that is even if I'm not going to damage it, the tentacle hits it, which does damage to him, and it hit a champion, so it heals me. Alright, I'm going to honor the Akali as the carry there. Oops. Somehow I copied the wrong thing. Alright, let's queue back up for some more top and ADC action here. Big smacky tentacle party for anybody that wants to show up. Probably only do a few games tonight. Got started rather late. Had a lot of work to do this morning on game design. And just going to do a couple and call it a night. Welcome to the channel. Not a lot of viewers, but I do have fun anyways. Yeah, you guys did great on bottom. I kept telling our bot lane to be a bit more cautious, and they were busy debating which of them was at fault instead of doing it. But Akali was just ridiculously fed, and at that point, not really a lot you can do. I often ban her. She's such a ridiculous champ. The toe that goes over the line for me on Akali's design is the part that her smokescreen ignores turret vision. And nothing, in my opinion, should block turret vision. That is just ridiculous. Yeah, it's the only thing in the game I know of that does it. She can sit in her little smokescreen and the turret won't hit her. And it's like, that's nonsense. Oh, well, welcome to the game. You did a good job down on bottom with your gen. One thing I'll give you some advice, some free advice I give everybody, and most people ignore it, is when you're ready to learn a new champ, just go to bots and try it out a couple times just to get your muscle memory down, and then you can go wreck people in PvP with it. I'm gonna show Aloy again, just because. Oops, not gonna ban Aloy. Let's ban that Akali though, just in case she shows up. Cool. Well, he did a really good job. He got overwhelmed by our mid, so. But yeah, welcome to the game. Just, it is what you make of it. And of course, sometimes you have to be careful of the community because they'll be toxic about it. But overall, it's a fun game. Doesn't stop me from pointing out all the flaws in it, though. So there are plenty. But you guys are doing it the way he's teaching you. If he's not new to the game, if you guys are learning together, it's great when you're laning together. Too many people will bring somebody new into the game and then dump them in bottom lane and go somewhere else. Whereas if you guys working together, that means you have a lot better coordination. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you're new. I mean, you're going to be bad for a while. This game is really, really got a lot to it to unpack. And maybe you'll learn faster than I did, but it took me a long time to pick up some of the really subtler details. I got a Riven and a Renekton showing. It's a Garen party for that. Conqueror is really good on Garen. Oh no. Oh no, I'm gonna have to turn off the stream again for a little bit. Um, with Garen, or with Renekton and Riven showing, gonna go with Garen. He does well against both of them, and he's gonna be tough enough in the late game to survive everybody else. The Conqueror is really, really good on Garen. He the spin stacks it up just so fast, even in a 1v1, but in a team fight, he gets full stacks almost immediately, and then he's healing and doing extra damage. Hey, welcome. Are you in this queue as well? Because I've got these other folks on my opposite side, and you did a great job, by the way. Thank you very much for the carry. That was definitely necessary to counteract what was going on elsewhere. Okay, so Jin switched over to Samira, so he's going to be even more broken this game. And then, of course, we got the Soraka. So that's going to be a bit of a challenge. And unfortunately, it does mean that I am going to have to go dark just to avoid map sniping. Just as a general practice, I do that. So we're going to have to show the end screen. Okay, if you say so. You're gonna let everybody else watch me get my ass kicked by Samira after she's fully fed up. You too. Good luck. Akali, are you in this queue too, or did I not look out that much? Okay. So team comp wise, Tom is a solid anywhere. People don't play him as often mid or top, but I like playing him there for off meta, especially if I'm really kind of worried about the enemy team. We have a super tanky team. Miss Fortune's our only squishy, so if we can protect her, we're actually going to be in good shape. The downside is we've got apparently a GM playing Samira and teaching somebody his support new to the game, but she's not new enough to lose it for them. They got really fed last game. Riven's their jungle. Mundo's a good balance to that. And that'll be okay either direction. Me versus Renekton. Renekton has a slight edge there. I was hoping to play against Riven. Riven's an easy kill for Garen, if you know what you're doing. But I should be okay. I should be able to play defensively enough. The real problem is I'm not going to get super fed, which is what I absolutely have to do against to deal with the Samira when she's late game. Because late game, she's just going to be detonating everybody, including me, no matter how tanky I am. She's going to be able to do a lot of tank kill because we have 4 tanks, if you count Pantheon. But Tom's got to be careful in mid because he doesn't have Diana's ability to push through the minions and harass. She can harass him down and then burst him down before he really gets to his tanky level. The good news for him is if he's smart, he can play back a bit and use some AoE clearing to survive. I used to build shield on Garen. I always build blade now because the change of lifesteal, which is not really that good on Garen early on, to Omnivamp makes it amazing for him. That means his spin is just doing a ton of healing for him. I mean, even at 2.5%, it's not that much. But when you add it to the 9% you're getting off Conk, it's helpful. And then you do a little bit of extra damage to the enemy champ. The minion damage is actually about the same thanks to the bonus on the shield, but the overall damage to the enemy champs goes up when you've got the sword. Alright, gonna start Q as always. Yes, I am smurfing, kind of. It depends on your definition. If you mean this is not my first account, then yes, I'm smurfing. If you mean am I a high-level player? No. Last time I played ranked was years ago, and the highest I ever got was gold. That was back when there was bronze was the lowest, so that isn't even 4 ranks up. It's 3 tiers up. But I've been playing a long time, so I've gotten used to a lot of the game's systems in a way. and I have to use that to balance my utterly terrible reaction speeds. This Renekton does not know how to win this matchup, though, so that is going to be in my favor. I just need to get to level 2 and clear this back. I mean, he's pushing it into the turret, which is good, but there it is. It's not going to be sufficient. Got me a little bit low by eating the minions instead of letting the turret eat it. I probably could have just let the turret bang on it to avoid getting quite so low, but I'm going to let my passive heal me up a bit. Dodge his spin, get my own spin in, puts us on an even footing. Gonna grab my armor in case of sudden burst. He's level 3. He's gonna look for the all-in now and try and stun me, because that's what he was. He's got his dash and his stun and his whirl now. So he's got his red bar up. He's going to try and do that. The problem for him is, while he can bang up on his health with minions and pots and all that, I'm just passively regenning it. So I'm going to wait for my health to be a little bit higher before I confront him again. And I can just wait and farm this stuff. There it is. Properly shielded the stun. He does not have Ignite, or that would have gone off right there. And he's going to just wait to try and do that again in a second, get the kill, and then dash out. So I need to avoid taking unnecessary damage for a bit. My passive pull me back up. I've misplayed it with the early wave. He did a good job with that, but it's not actually going to change things long term. It just means I have to play a little bit more cautious for a few seconds here as my health comes back up. The Morgana player gives shield now. Oh, I wasn't really looking at the Morgana player. Oof. He got that armor went off really, really late. I don't think he can dive me now, though, because I think... Oof, these delays are really hurting me. I think the turret will kill him if he does, but I don't really want to take the risk. So I think maybe what I need to do here is let him have a free crack at a plate. Maybe not. Let's let my regen do its job. I need to hit this W on this next go in, or he will kill me. He's going to stack his red bar up, crash the wave into the turret, and try and dash me as soon as it's convenient. I'm going to lose a few farm here. Nothing fatal. Okay, Tahm Kench wants to come in, but I don't think he realizes how vulnerable I am right now. Especially since I couldn't get myself moving. Get out, get out, get out. You need to be not there right now. You need to pay attention to pings. Alright, good luck with your game. Definitely need some armor for this Renekton. I want some attack speed, but I'm not sure what I'd build it into, and if I do, it's going to be late. So, not a good start. Tom just really does not understand how this works. I was low, and Renekton could burst me, and then Riven could burst me, and then Diana could burst me. That was just really, really a terrible engage. But Renekton gained 8 farm off of it plus the assist, and I need to clean that up. The real trouble is the fact that Riven got a kill and an assist and is showing some early aggression. And Renekton's a level ahead of me for a second here. Let's go fix that as well. There we go. So the viewer count dropped down, so it does look like Soraka kept her promise and left, which is good. So that could have been bad. I've had somebody trying to stream snipe me before, and it was, I mean, as few viewers as I have. I mean, I give out the stream and then I go play into the game, so of course they're going to try and stream snipe. Dang, I couldn't get that last hit off. I really wanted that last hit to make that a good trade for me. Right now, he wants to go to 6 and try and kill me with one of those all-ins. I want to get to 6 and murder him with my R, and mine's going to win that. Like, I have to land one hit and then R him, because he's going to health up a little bit with whirls like that. And there's his 6, so he wants to get 6, or stay 6. He's 6 before I am. Don't know how. I guess he was further ahead than I thought. There it is. And he's gonna dash me and kill me right in here in a second. There it is. It needed to go off before the stun and not after, and it just let him do too much damage to me. Alright, let's get some of that and some of this. But what really killed me is not having the level, because if I'd had the level, I could have wrecked him as soon as I could have fought back and killed him on his all in. So now he gets another turret plate, and we need to surrender this at 15. There's no way we're winning this game. If I'm performing like this, and with the bot lane being as good as they are, although they haven't got any kills yet, which is good, and they're actually keeping up on their farm, but I hate to be the cause of the team's loss, you know? It's just not a good position to be in. Damn, he hits me once and just gets all that health back. Like, I just put a full routine on him, and he ate a third of his health and half of mine. With one hit, he got all that back. And I've got more gear than he does. Like, I should be winning this. He almost killed me anyways. What the hell? He has Serrated Dirk. I guess the lethality really made the difference there. But, like, it should just be countering my armor. It shouldn't be countering the other stuff that I have. Whatever. Alright. Got to recover from that. Fortunately, the jungler came in, which I'm not even going to need a plate from him. Blah, blah, blah. Big dash, big dash. He's looking for blood. I'm not going to give it to him. I can't win this matchup now, and I don't know why. He should not be that far ahead, but he is just hammering me. Or he wasn't that far ahead. Now with the lifesteal, I mean, it's going to be impossible because I can't... Even if I were winning trades, which I should be, and for some reason I'm not, despite the gear differential I had, now he's got more AD than I do, and he's just going to recover everything from any trade we make. So he'll recover everything in a couple of seconds by just banging on minions and whirling his Q once, whereas I'm going to have to slowly build it back up because I haven't been able to afford my lifesteal yet. Bot lane still hasn't gotten a kill. Their bot lane, our bot lane has on their jungler, which is good. Hopefully. Well, no, I don't want to hope that. Hopefully we manage to keep this person in check. That's what I will hope. There, I blocked the stun properly that time. It just so much damage. This is normally a matchup that I do better in, and a couple of those short delays really can just murder you. Yeah, I gotta wait for my health to come back. Unfortunately, I have my ult, so if it does get down to it, I've got to get him there before he kills me. And right now, he can kill me full to dead without me taking half his health. So I cannot afford to just stand up and fight him, and he's going to be full again. So even taking half his health is not going to do it. Blew the armor, and he did not go for the stun, so he's got that cooldown up, and I don't have mine. That should have been a kill on that minion. He is getting way ahead in farm because I can't afford to confront him either. Man, I should have had him early, and I'm just really frustrated because it was a fight I totally should have won. I should have been winning the dominance fights, and then just he stops taking damage, and then you're done. And now I'm falling behind on farm because he's able to bully me. Oh, come on. It didn't even give me the Q. Even with the sprint moving through minions, it just wouldn't keep up with him. We should surrender. We should definitely... Holy shit. They're not going to want to surrender. They're beating these guys. I mean, I'm 1-1, but not feeling good about it. Because it wasn't by my... You know, I lost the 1v1 and only won on the gank. Ah, oh, Jesus Christ. If you guys want to dive my turret, I will take a double. Because I will literally take a double off of you. Alright, Tom, that's great and all, but Renekton still kills me is the problem. If she gets in range, I'm going to QR her and call that a day. But I call that a day. Come on! Like, why is it that a slowed Riven is outrunning me? Okay, Tom did some work there. That was a seriously good gank. Oh, yeah, he's gonna want some help. Yeah, I can't beat her. Not 4-1. She's about to dive me one more time if I don't rush out. So I'm going to be rushing out. I'm not sticking around for you. I mean, you can eat that farm. I'm not sticking around for you because I'm not an idiot. Alright, you know what though? You guys need to stop healing so much. That is seriously pissing me off. And then I need to stop being stunned so much. Or for so long, rather. I don't know which armor I'm going to go for. The heal stop seems good with four Conks and a Soraka on their team. It'd just be another way for me to apply Grievous, even when I'm not directly banging on them. And give me more protection, because they have 3 heavy ADs. He's not quite killed my turret, but holy crap. They're just getting wrecked down there. One and one on the dragons, which is good. I mean, obviously it'd be better if they had none, but it's good that we just got one. Mundo got us a Cloud Drake. Ability haste. He is getting tilted. Okay, well. Oh, come on. You can't change my target, guys. That's just unacceptable. Oh, he's running Eclipse. He's already got Eclipse. Awesome. Come on, let's fight under my turret. That's what I want. Let me get my health back here. Eclipse is actually good for Garen, too. It's kind of a trade-off for me between that and Hydra. Okay, feeling better about where we're at. And there goes all his massive damage, and now I can't move because, yay, bad server code. And he's just going to dive me and kill me. Unless he's dumb, and he was dumb. I'll take it. And if you're taking the turret, I'll take that too. Oh, you should have swallowed Mundo. Swallowed the wrong target, dude. He is really mad. That Samir is really, really unhappy right now. I think Renekton's unhappy too. My team keeps rescuing him, and he's got to feel upset about this because he's clearly outplaying me. You know, with the server's help or without the server's help, regardless of how you feel on that issue, he is clearly dominating me every time we're 1v1. And I'm just sitting here going, oh yeah, I'm going to run away. I'm going to run away, and then I'm going to murder you as soon as I've got team help. While your team help sits there and feeds. Thanks. Good job. So I am 3-1 completely undeservedly. Oh, there's the Renekton. Or not the Renekton. What are you doing? Riven. There's the Riven. Renekton's sitting right in front of me. So I got a Riven right here. There she is. Come on in, Riven. Let's go play under the turret. I don't have my ult for 20 seconds. Oh, that was a mistake and a half. Why am I still standing there with a dead turret? Oh man, the way that because they bounce through you, they can just completely stop you from moving. Because every time you try and move, up, they're on the other side of you and their body block you. That's the biggest problem with the bounce champs is they get basically to ignore unit collision when they want to, apparently, and you just get stuck. Even with my spin, I'm not going through them properly, and that's supposed to put me through them. All right, I need to upgrade my armor. I think I am going to go for the Frostfire Gauntlet. Yeah, just every 4 seconds get that slow. Let's get you and you. Turn that into a mythic as soon as possible. And then I need to start on some legendaries. Alright, Tom's going to clean up top. I still have not killed my turret. I am literally doing the worst job on my team now as far as objectives. I'm doing a little bit better on kill ratio than Tom, but not kill participation. Oh no, okay, he's lost 2 turrets to my 1. But he's killed 1 back, so we're about tied on that. And then he's going to kill this one soon, I think. Oh, he is boiling because he knows he's a smurf. He knows he's, quote, better than these people as a player. And yet, that's the problem. I think he played without respect, and I told them to play with respect for him, and they did, clearly. And they just took him apart. And everybody's running Eclipse. I guess that's the new broken item. And look at that. That is 4 Eclipses in 1 game. And I was half tempted to build it myself because it's really good on me, too. Omnivamp is good, I mean. It's showing a ward there, but I can't actually see the ward. Not sure that ghost was necessary, but I'll take it. And I saved my ult, too, which is nice. Oh, yeah. I'm down for ulting Riven or Renekton. You guys come on in and play with this. Ugh, that was a waste of my ult. That was a really terrible play. I should have just queued him. And they're going to be unhappy that I wasted my ult. And that I wasted it taking somebody else's kill, effectively. Even though I was just trying to kill Secure. The problem is, by the time I recognized that a Q would kill him, I had already hit the button. It'd take like a second to go off, is all. I think we've got this one, unless we do something direly stupid. People are playing a lot better than I gave them credit for. Yeah, just spit that out anywhere there. And I will keep her from bouncing away from us. Thanks to the good old silence. Alright, I need to start providing some value to this team because right now I just do not feel like I am. Like, my score does not show how well, and when I say well, I mean badly, I am playing this game. Like, my team is totally keeping me in float here. They killed that top for me, which is nice. Finish that off. Hey, Diana. Okay, fine, I'll farm your shit then. Or, you know, I'm totally down to play with you. You seem to be alone. I'd like for you to actually show up when I walk into you. It walked me past her. Tom is exactly the kind of help I needed. Oh. There are so many champs that just get completely hosed when you silence them. Oh wait, I can't use my abilities to bounce around your screen like a ping pong ball? I guess I die then. I'm just going to take the angle into this, and I think that means that everybody's going to be dead before I get there. Why is everybody outrunning me? How are you faster? I have full boots and I had a Q sprint. How long does that last right now? 2.3 seconds? Maybe I still had a Q sprint? Maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm just bad. Alright. I think we're kind of into cleanup now. I mean, we're up to 15 kills in a dragon. We're tied on turrets, which is not really ideal. They've killed 2 in mid and the 1 on top, of course, that I lost. We're about to pick up another turret unless Misfortune gets herself murdered there, which looks like she's going to do. Yep, down she goes. Tom, I think you made a questionable choice by doing that fight under the turret instead of pulling out when you could. But overall, he's doing pretty solid work. And Pantheon in with the cleanup. Is he gonna finish that off or get himself killed too? Yep, he got himself killed too. There's just too many of them there, you know. And going in one at a time or not having everybody. There was no reason to collapse on that. We weren't gonna get there in time, so. I'm just going to pick up this camp for some extra free gold. Because this is a really easy camp for Garen. Or Cho or any of the other AoE spammers. Or anybody with Hurricane. Sivir without it. But with it, it's even faster. They are hard pushing mid, and Mundo needs to be getting the hell out. I might distract him when they push on mid, but I doubt it. You, missed. Oh, it's all of you! No, thank you. I will pass. Oh shit, man. I totally misplayed that. I did not really want to be walking into 3 of them by myself, though. Oh, there's Mundo. Alright, let's do some cleanup here. Finish her. Diana jump killed me. Nice! Nice, Misfortunal! Thank you. Don't chase. Just take the turret. Take the turret. I want a turret. You're not gonna... fine. Take the bloody Baron without me. Alright, it's way overdue to pick that up. Let's get this too and get some more health. I'm just severely lacking in the health department. Okay, now it is time to turn this into... I can't turn it into that, I've already got a Mythic. I can't turn it into that, I've already got a Mythic. But I can turn it into the Hydra. So that is where we are going next. There's the Hydra, or the Baron. I'm not 12-3, I'm not actually too bad with that. Mundo is, of course, 18-2, which is really nice. And then bot lane is cleaning up with a 14-3 if you only count kills. Because it's harder to count assists on bot lane, because they're getting them off each other. And Drake is coming up. Just give him a little distraction here. Oh, I did get a Baron buff too. That's friendly. That is not friendly. Walked into too many of them, and I think I'm going to get Panth killed now as a bonus. Yep, and me. That's a bad waste of Baron there. Yeah, I mean, I had escaped before he came in. And that might actually throw the game for us. That's really bad. All right. These two are doing their work, though. Yeah, Tom is just so damaging. Oh, he's got a Wits in, so he's full fast stacking, doing the Divine Center nice. So he is just crunking people. And then Mundo, of course, with don't get healed, I get healed, everybody get lit on fire. All right, so they took out 4 from 3 of us, not by our own strength. That was a hard carry play there. Panth and I messed that up utterly, and then Misfortune decided to go in and contribute some more deaths. I really do think, though, that if the 2 of them are able to take on 3 of them and just clean up like that, I don't think they have a shot. We made a serious error, and we still came out ahead. When I say we, I mean Mundo and Tom won a fight off of our error. So that means that if we play smart, they don't have a chance. And if we don't play smart, they're still losing. That is not a position you want to be in. That's where I would just hit that button and move on. I mean, they're down 17 kills and 2 dragons at this point. Plus all the objectives that we have that they don't. How are you alive? Like, there's no reason she should have survived that ult. There's no shield big enough for that shit. I meant to level it and I accidentally hit it. Oops. Their whole team is coming in on us, by the way. Just so we're aware, we're going to die for this objective. Maybe. follow that to the end of the line. Be nice if I didn't walk through you, but I actually did what I told you to. There's the slow, which guarantees the kill. Let's take Soraka out of the picture there. And that is all she wrote. If you can't win under your turret, you do not win. I'm going to clear that turret. Big smacky end. Oh, I gotta give it to the Tahm Kench. Wow, that was a hell of a start. He started down. But overall, pretty happy with that, gonna say. I didn't embarrass myself too badly, thanks to Mundo and Tahm Kench. Just gotta do this. Sorry, it's just not appropriate. Oh, and they're in their duo queue. Okay, that's why they did so well. Yeah, that definitely helps. Hey, Merciful. Yeah, that one was not as kind, y'all. I mean, they were a duo queue, so they had a similar advantage against you, and they might have both been Smurfs. So I really got lucky with Tom and Mundo continuously cleaning up on my lane. So hopefully you get a better team next time. But I get the feeling that basically Tom was a very experienced player, and so was Mundo. So the thing with Mundo, I mean, obviously you're playing Soraka, so it's not your job to really deal with him. But Mundo is actually not as nasty as he feels. Like, he does a ton of damage, but with the right tank shredder items, he just falls apart to somebody like Samira. The problem is Samira didn't get enough time to build up because she wasn't getting enough gold. And that's not specifically on you. It's just, where she was at in the game. She was not getting enough gold to keep up with him. So he was 5 levels ahead. I mean, that guy was hard farming. I mean, he was the furthest ahead in the game, and you never see that. Very rarely see that in a jungler when they manage to keep up their level like that. Most of the time, at least in the mid game, the jungler's behind and they have to struggle to catch up. But this guy was 17 when the rest of us were 16 or below. And that experience difference, the leveling of the abilities, it does add up. He's got a bunch of extra health, a bunch of extra armor, and then all his abilities are hitting much harder than yours. So, but if you are ahead of Mundo or tied with him, he can be shredded down pretty fast. I mean, that's where the meta is right now. Yeah, I mean, and you're playing Soraka too, so you really don't have a lot that's going to do anything to him. You are not built to shred tanks. You're built to keep your allies alive so they can shred the tanks. And with as far ahead as he was, you weren't even going to be able to do that. He was going to be hitting as hard as they were, as hard as the carries were. So it was just... It honestly, and I don't know whether your team discussed it or not, it honestly was past the point where I would have surrendered. Probably about the point where I made a terrible play mid, Pantheon followed with another terrible play mid, and then Mundo and Tom took out 4 people together. That meant the game was over. So, have you played Nami before? Because her ult is tricky to use. Yeah, good. Yeah, she's a lot of fun. She requires more defensive skill in a lot of ways than a lot of the carries do because of her bubble timing and whatnot. But if you can master that, she's pretty solid. She's right up there in the good tier of supports, the ones I like to see when I'm playing ADC. So are you actually in your champ slot right now? So I'm waiting for you guys so I can queue up again. All right, I'll queue up again. So who's your partner going to go with Nami? Because there's a lot of good choices there. You've got the trap folks really like a knock-up because it means they can set up and wait for the trap timer, and they'll come down into the lock. Vayne works. So there it goes the other direction. When Vayne knocks somebody back, you're going to want to knock them up as a follow-up so that they've got even longer in the CC while she shreds them. It's all about tagging those walls. Hopefully I get a solid support if I wind up on bottom. Yeah, Vayne has been... I mean, she was powerful before, but some of the items that have enhanced her capability, the new Rage Blade is ridiculous on her because it doesn't require any setup time. Yeah, good luck to you. And then with the shield bow, or not the shield bow, the other one, the Kraken Slayer, I think it is, basically giving an extra Vayne ability. And then there's something else you can grab. I mean, you can grab a couple on hits in the Rage Blade now and just shred through people with a Vayne. So she's been really popular. I've been seeing a lot of her top, a lot of bans, very high ban rate. Been seeing her banned a lot, but yeah, Nami Vayne's a solid lane. I did not know what Samira said last game. I did not know that was the case, that Pantheon, Miss Fortune were such a standard combo now. I guess that makes sense. Pantheon's got all the lockdown that she's missing. All she's really got is her slow, which can help him spear things. But with him being able to stun people and then keep them busy with his shield, standing in front of her ult, for example, if like he jumps in and stuns somebody and then shields from the front while he's eating all their skill shots, she's just shredding them with the ult. The only option is to run. And of course, you know, they both excel at chasing people down, her with her sprint and him with his long range spear slow. So yeah, I can definitely see why the combo works. I just haven't seen it that often. I didn't realize it was a standard thing. I haven't really been paying attention to the meta shift on bottom lately. Back up top, I'm first pick, which means I have to go with a safety pick, because if you go with some of the riskier picks, you'll just get punted for it. I'm not going to show anything yet. I'm not worried about my team banning me. I'm going to keep... it's not Kinnan anymore. Who's the free top? Oh yeah, it's Camille. Camille has to get the boot. And let's see, so far we're showing a Brand jungle, which is, I've never seen that work. I've even done it once and it wasn't great. But we'll see how that works out. Janna support. Janna is my least favorite of the standard supports. She really excels well in pro play, but down at my level, I do not see good Janna supports. She's just too clunky to use and very, very janky kit. Her tornadoes are very hard to set up well. And so... she winds up being a non-factor a lot of times, these low levels. Okay, that's a Shaco. I'm going to need to start really paying attention to what I'm doing here. Why is Joe not available? Oh, there he is. Okay. Oh. And the game's messed up. I'm not actually first pick. You'll see this bug occasionally where the pick order it shows you is not actually the pick order. Feeding if we give first blood. You're playing Janna. I get a feeling you're going to be feeding regardless. I think you're going to be giving first blood, in fact, because you're up against a Draven. Draven just wrecks Janna. Actually, you know what we're going to do here? We're going to go with griefing, and then we're going to be getting out. I'm not gonna be playing with this person. Not with a Brand jungle and a Janna support. So I'm gonna let this expire and take a 5-minute break. So we will be back in 5. Alright, we're back now that the Q blocker is done. It's always my opinion that you should, when you can tell in Champ Select that you are going to have a miserable time, just let it go. Dodge the match, grab a different one, take 5 minutes to refocus. You do not want to play into those circumstances. If you know you're going to have a bad time, don't go there. I think that's 2 crash sites that I don't have ships to send. They both gone away. I need to be looking at here's my research. Okay, how are my engineers doing? All right, what we got? Bot lane, hopefully not with a Janna. Oh, who are my bot lanes? Oh, I have Jinx. Let's go with Jinx. We'll get to play enough Jinx. One of the reasons I keep coming back to this. Jinx, Ashe, Gnar, Teemo. Those are some of my favorites. A little bit of Cho. Which, I mean, I love playing a lot of other champs, like playing Brand, but he's not. You know, when I sit there going, man, I really could go for some Ashe or some Jinx. I don't sit there going, man, I really go for some Brand when I'm playing him when I have to play mid. Or assign up to play mid. Been a champ. Camille? Yes? I don't know. There with Brand support as an option. Let's see what he picks to pull that off. A lot of people switch over to Lux. Similar play style for them. Oof. Now, I do not get to know what my teammates are playing. I don't get to know what my support is. I don't get to know what I'm facing. I really want to play Jinx into this. Yeah. I got a Moo. And Shaco will be doing some other fun stuff. Mundo mid's going to be interesting. I should probably fix my runes, though, before I go in with the wrong ones. Not really a fan of lethal tempo on her. I am a big fan of press the attack on her. Isn't that exactly this? No, because it's got sorcery instead. Absolute focus and gathering storm instead of Relentless Hunter and Eyeball Collection. So what is the Relentless Hunter and the Eyeball Collection giving me? Movement speed or AD versus the adapt. I do not like absolute focus. When I'm above 70% health is not when I need all the extra damage I can get. Transcendence is good. It's okay, I guess, actually. Next damage champion every 10 seconds, whatever. Water walking. Gathering storm is the good one. Absolute focus turns into celerity, which is really good. Nimbus cloak. Manifold bandit's okay. Nullifying orb is better. And I got knocked out of the queue. Okay. Back to taking a look here. I kind of want to get rid of a bunch of corpses. I have a UFO power source. I should sell a couple of these. I don't need 10 copies of their navigation. I don't need 20 corpses, I'm pretty sure. What I really need is I need More research labs, obviously. I think I have to hang on to that for ammo purposes. Stingray launcher. Those are for the... I think these are for the flying ships, not for the dudes. I need to go... Okay, plasma rifle, plasma pistol, smoke grenade, heavy plasma, laser pistol. There, 4.4 million. Let me go to equipping my craft here and take a look at my Sky Ranger. I want to get rid of the rocket launcher. Laser pistol, laser rifle. I don't need 13 of these though. In fact, I really don't need that many more than 4. Yeah, more smoke grenades is fine. Yeah, those are all fine. Okay, I only have 7 soldiers. That's no good. You want a full complement. Okay, why is my armor not showing up actually? No, not that. Where's my tank? Did I lose my tank? I lost my tank. Okay, well, let's get a tank then. Oh, I have plenty of those. I don't need to buy more. Let me get some more laboratory space, please. And another workshop. I don't really need that. And then some more living quarters to go with it. Oh yeah, an alien containment's probably a good thing. Some more general stores. I should probably be building another base soon because my world coverage is not as good as it needs to be. These queues are getting kind of long. I might need to make this the last game of the night. I'm going to show my jinx and see what happens. Skarner jungle is solid. Gameplay mid is solid. Blitz support is very solid. Let's kill Samira. There's just been too much BS going on with that champ lately. Don't ban Ash. Okay, the order is actually not correct because you notice it banned my guy 3rd. I'm guessing this mid is actually last pick. That is, I don't know what's going on with their client today. I've seen this error before, and it usually persists for a little while. When it starts showing up, oh, now I've lost another one of my ADCs. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, and our support got his guy banned too. Okay, I'm gonna have to go with Varus, I think. And there's the Camille that I wanted to ban. Good gracious. Of course, if I hadn't banned Samira, it would have been Samira showing up probably. I don't even know who counters Jinx. I mean, she's so good. Like, who would they be playing that they have a problem? Or that Jinx counters. Jinx counters a lot of people. Caitlyn, Ashe. So maybe a Caitlyn coming in? Or the new Twitch. God, that Twitch is really, really excessive. Alright. Still not showing his support. Still not liking playing against Camille without one. And we got Morgana. Like, Sivir should be good against Morgana. If you can land the the spell shield properly. Not a lot of peel. Let's just go with Ez. Wuss out and play safety. Drop into that. I'm going to switch this over to the Airy. It's probably not the way to go. Yeah, I'm going to deal with it anyways. I don't have a lot of time, and with Stone, I'm kind of glad I did. Yeah, I'm definitely needing my escapes. Unfortunately, Cassiopeia grounds me, which is really annoying. And there's the Vayne. Okay. Oh, just we were talking about earlier. Vayne being ridiculously overpowered right now. Morg Vayne. God, I wonder if that's our friend from earlier showing up back in my queue. Nah, their game wouldn't be done unless they got an early surrender or a remake, because they started 19 minutes ago. That their game launched. Oh crap! I still got Ghost. Well, that'll be useful for running away. I wasn't paying attention to that. All right, so how much is it going to cost to build a new base? It doesn't say. That is incredibly unhelpful, guys. Oh wait, I have another new base. How many bases do I have? Oh, I forgot. Oh, I'm still waiting for it to finish building. Okay, that's what. And then I'm going to build some craft here. I gotta wait for the hangar to finish, and that's going to happen in 31 days. Okay. Been too long since I've played this campaign. And this is just access general stores, missile defenses, live trader, and hangar craft. Construction of central stores, fine. Let's intercept that. You said it was on the ground. Oh shoot, that means I'm not ready for it yet. Bases, please. I need to go finish equipping my craft in Eastcom. Tank's not available. So it's just going to have to be full complement of soldiers then. I only have 13, so I also need to recruit some more of them. Okay, where'd that go? Let's intercept you with my Sky Ranger. Landing site, gain entry to the UFO. Now they're not crashed, which means they're all on high alert. Why did you not have your laser pistol in hand? Oh, because you're new, and so they didn't give you any of your equipment. Which also means you're not sitting on any grenades. Ugh. These guys all need to be re-equipped differently. No, I'll swap those out. Some of these people have nothing, which is totally inappropriate. Alright, let's focus on one game at a time. I'm not a fan of the tier. I'm really just going to have to stick with Thorin's Blade for now. Okay, I'm going to go guard this blue just in case they invade it, but I'm not going to be hard guarding it because I don't need to die for it. And nobody else apparently cares, so I'm just going to sit back here. Keep an eye on it. Oh, he is coming. Okay. Man, I am out of caffeine. Why are you hard pushing into that? That's their whole team. You're not going to take the objective because they know you're coming. Unless you massacre them and they're just playing patty cake with you. Okay. Graves versus Skarner. Skarner gives way more crowd control in the in-game, but Graves has a bit more burst damage. Someone wants to be silly. Okay. Well, this may not be a good game. Let's see how we do. Well, she knows how to ward, so she's got that going for her. Like, she put it in the right spot. She managed not to die doing it, too. Like, she took barely any damage. Morgana just watched them duel. I mean, not intentionally. I just couldn't get to Vayne, but I can contribute things now if I can just know my positioning. But Sona was being really, really aggressive there, and that's going to be her dead because she walked right into that. And now it's going to be Vayne dead because she also walked into that. And I would like to not die, but I die anyways. Didn't have my E yet, or I might have lived through that. All right, let's not be silly here. I don't have the patience for this right now. I really, really don't. I don't have my heal either, which would have totally changed that because I would have healed Sona. And we would have killed Vayne just as Sona died, and then I would have actually been able to dual ward. But instead, she's now 2 levels ahead, and they got first blood gold and an extra kill. And Sona basically just stood there and gave it to them. Yep, and there she goes again. Hate being down a level. Hate being down a whole bunch of gold. Hate people trying to learn new champs in PvP. Not farming worth a damn either. Don't just spam your stuff. Have a reason. Like, we're in a combat situation, sure. Spam the shit out of your abilities because that'll do the most damage, but don't just otherwise, if you're just walking around spamming shit, you're not going to be doing us any favors. Both of those missed, and they really felt like I should have hit because my cursor was on Morgana. And that just took half my health for no reason. Instead of getting a nice kill. Oh, what? She didn't have a potion, so what the heck was that? I'm 2-2, and I am not doing well, and I'm not enjoying it. Because Sona is suicidally stupid. Don't be suicidal. Like, you are feeding Morgana. They're 3, 2, and 4, and we're 2, 4, and 2. That is unacceptable. That is not a position we can win from. And their Grave picked up a free kill on me because I was trying to chase Morgana, and I probably should have just left. Didn't have any warding because I hadn't put one up yet, and that was my fault. But still, it's just like the situation we were in was completely built by this Sona. And I stuck with it. And you're dead again. You need to get out. You're going to die, and I'm tired of you dying. And I should not have been rooted by that. Because I jumped over it, apparently. It decided to root me and then jump me, which is riot code. They've decided she's a free kill, so they're just treating her as such and charging blindly into her while I kill them, which is good for me. And bad for them. And wow, it's really bad for me that I miss skill shots like that. Because I'm not going to kill Morgana by missing every skill shot. Alright, it's time to be out. She's actually got Vayne back. And if she wasn't a freaking level ahead, she might have actually taken some damage from that. Worth taking. Both those times she should have taken more damage from that. I should have killed her earlier when she was under the turret. She might have leveled up just as I hit her with it, because it really felt like that was a fatal hit. Just got to keep not getting caught by those as much as possible. There it is. Of course. And now I'm going to die too. For free. I need to stop responding to her. She's going to be an asshole all game because she got the undeserved advantage of me having a feeder. I can't even with this person. Everyone for dragging out the turret. You guys done with your game already? As you can see, I'm having an awful game myself. My support decided to stand there in front of Morg and let them just burn her down by constantly walking into queues. And we are past the point where it's winnable. She's 0-5 now. And here goes Sona to kill herself again because she loves doing that. Free kills all day. 0-6. That's what's so frustrating about this is I can totally outplay this Vayne 1v1. It's just that Sona keeps feeding her and Morg, and there's the Morg to save her ass and give away free kills. No, Sona, you're late. It's way too late for that. Now Morg's just going to kill you for it. I'm not chasing that. I didn't even get an assist. That's how late she was. Did all the work, didn't even get the assist. She's sitting there back on the turret. Unbelievable. That missed. This is why I don't QADC anymore. I told her to keep a minion between her and Morgana, and she just doesn't want to do it. She'd rather die a bunch. 1-7. I need to go pick this up. And just, that's an int right there. This is not winnable from this position. 4v5, 4v6 really. You're not catching me, not with Ghost. Go back down and kill that turret. Alright, she's gonna get a bunch of free assists that she doesn't deserve. And Vayne's gonna catch up to me because that's how Vayne works. So she needs to stay out of her line of sight. So she can't roll into me. Yep, she was coming. No, Morgana just walked off the main line. I still haven't killed my turret yet. Probably never gonna get to. I'm just gonna keep patrolling it. Those two are half our deaths. Actually, Gameplank's got 8. I mean, it's just... You can't feed that much and expect to win the game. It's not about taking risks and getting kills. It's about not taking risks and getting objectives. This is not how you win the game. This is how you lose the game. And we lost this 10 minutes ago, easily. Maybe more. After the third or fourth obvious easy death that she gave them. I'm going that way? That would be dumb. Why are you... Oh, he's popped Ghost. Just didn't feel like going back into that. $1,500 to complete my item. Who asked for the last surrender? Because I know they didn't click no on it. Buff Zed. Yeah, it was mid. Like, we lost here, we lost here, we lost here, we lost here. We've lost every lane, guys. Good. Finish. And there they all go again. You can't catch me if you're not better at that. Ouch, that's gonna hurt. Ah, the lifesteal just goes right through it. I mean, she just couldn't take that last couple hundred points of damage. Pinged her with everything, right? Even with the Divine Sunderer pop, it just was not going to do any damage to her. That's unbelievable. Alright, 300 points, takes done. These two are going to keep saying no forever, so we just have to let them finish it the natural way. There it goes. Always surrender the game when it's lost. Alright folks, I'm calling it a night. There's just no point in continuing like that. I need to take a walk and maybe get some paperwork done. And Wow. What a way to be an asshole.